Top 10 places and attractions to see in Uganda. Uganda, also known as the Pearl of Africa, has 15% of its land covered by water. Lake Victoria, which is the biggest water body in the land, is found in the southern part of the country and it's shared by Kenya and Tanzania. Uganda has a tropical climate with temperatures always changing throughout the year and no real winter or summer. The hottest months are January and February, when the average daytime range is 24 to 33 degrees Celsius, 52 to 91 degrees Fahrenheit, with peaks of up to 40 degrees Celsius/104 degrees Fahrenheit in the far north. Uganda shares borders with Sudan, Kenya, Lake Victoria, Tanzania, Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo. Uganda's attractions range from mountains, lakes, rivers, national parks and game reserves, monuments, museums etc. Among the top attractions include the source of the Nile River, the longest river in Africa, and Bwindi impenetrable forest, which is famous for having half of the world's remaining mountain gorillas. These top 10 attractions in Uganda have been selected to be the most visited places by tourists who come to Uganda every year. Number 10, Kampala City. Kampala is Uganda's capital and the largest city with a population of around 2.5 million people. It is located in the south-central part close to the shores of Lake Victoria. Kampala was named the 13th fastest-growing city on the planet, with an annual population growth rate of 4.03%. Many museums and monuments are located within the city, like the Kasabai Tombs, Mengo Palace, Baha'i Temple, Uganda Martyr Shrine and many more. The Namigongo Shrine, located just 15 kilometers east of Kampala, is one of the most popular ones, and every year on 3rd June, people flock in tens and 1,000s to honor and pray to God through the intercession of the 22 martyrs. Other places like the Rwanda Cathedral, Kasabai Tombs are also commonly visited, and a city tour can be arranged by a tour consultant to see all these places. Number 9, Lake Bwindi. Many tourists and travelers who undertake a gorilla trekking safari in Uganda or come to Uganda after their Rwanda gorilla safari experience rest and relax at the beautiful Lake Bwindi. They get to enjoy one of the best sceneries in the whole world and involve themselves into various cultural and community activities like canoeing. Lake Bwindi is located in southwestern Uganda between two districts of Kisoro and Kabale, close to the border with Rwanda. It's also said that it's the second deepest lake in Africa. Activities at Bwindi include canoeing, boat riding, and local tour, swimming, hiking the highlands around the lake, pygmy village tour and birding. Number 8, Lake Victoria. This is Africa's largest lake, shared by 3 countries, Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania. The lake was named after Queen Victoria by a British explorer called John Speke in 1858. Lake Victoria receives its water mainly from thousands of small streams like the Kajura River and rainfall. There are a number of islands located on Lake Victoria, and the most common ones are the Seas Islands. The Seas Islands are an archipelago of 84 islands in the northwestern part of Lake Victoria in Uganda. The Seas Islands, listed among the world's best secret islands by Lonely Planet, are a well-known destination for Ugandans for its beauty, affordability and ease of access. And on top of that, amazing sunrises, sunsets and holiday weather all year long. Also found on Lake Victoria is the Ngamba Island, where the chimpanzee sanctuary is located. Number 7, Rwenzori Mountains. The alpine highland glaciers, snowfields and blue cirque lakes make Rwenzori one of Africa's beautiful mountain parks. Rwenzori is Africa's tallest mountain range, exceeded in altitude by Mount Kilimanjaro and Mount Kenya, carrying Africa's 3rd, 4th and 5th highest peaks that are visible from miles around. Huge tree heathers and colorful mosses are draped across the mountainside with giant lobelias and everlasting flowers, creating an enchanting fairy tale scene. The Rwenzoris are a world-class hiking and mountaineering destination. A 9 to 12-day trek will get skilled climbers to the summit of Margarita, the highest peak, though shorter, non-technical treks are possible to scale the surrounding peaks. The Rwenzoris can be visited any time of the year and are located within 4 districts of Kasizi, Bundibugyo, Ntoroko and Kabarole in western Uganda. Rwenzori Mountains National Park is home to 18 species of mammals, 217 species of birds, 9 species of reptiles and 6 species of amphibians. The nearest towns of Fort Portal and Kasese offer budget and mid-range accommodation to most visitors who come to hike the Rwenzoris. Number 6. Kaipo Valley National Park, Uganda's most isolated national park located in wild frontier region of Karamoja. Kaipo Valley National Park has a savanna landscape that extends far beyond the gazetted area, towards horizons outlined by distant mountain ranges. The Nares Valley in Kaipo has a variety of wild animals such as lions, Jackson's hartebeest, buffaloes, giraffes, oribas and reedbucks. The Kanangorok hot springs located 11 kilometers beyond the Kaipo River offer a glorious place to sit and view the mountains beyond the frontier. Also found in the park is Mount Morungala, which stands at 2,750 meters and is crossed by the Kaipo and Nares rivers that nourish the park's wildlife and this natural habitat as a whole. Kaipo Valley National Park was nominated in World Travel Awards 2017 in the category of Africa's leading national park against the others like Masai Mara in Kenya and Serengeti in Tanzania and many others. Number 5. Kibale Forest National Park. This is one of the loveliest and most varied tracts of tropical forest in Uganda. The primate capital of the world is found here and its 1,450 chimpanzees represent Uganda's largest population of this endangered primate. The forest is also home to East Africa's largest population of the threatened red colobus and the rarest monkey. Other primates include the black and white colobus, red-tailed and blue monkeys, gray-cheeked mangobi, olive baboon, bush baby and pato. Common activities like chimp tracking and birding can be done here. Number 4. Source of the Nile. The second world's longest river is found in Africa, with Lake Victoria as its source and starts its 6,500 kilometers journey from here to the Mediterranean Sea. A visit to the source of the Nile is a truly rewarding moment, and this will give you an unforgettable experience. There is a golf course unwinding along the banks, and the source of the Nile provides a pretty focal point to the flow of water from Lake Victoria's only outlet. The Nile River rapids offer an opportunity for you to go whitewater rafting and kayaking as well, which can be organized by Naluba Al Rafting, Uganda's friendliest rafting company. Number 3. Murchison Falls National Park. This is Uganda's largest and oldest conservation area and one of the most spectacular in Africa. The park is bisected by the Victoria Nile, which plunges 45 meters over the remnant Rift Valley wall, creating the dramatic Murchison Falls, the centerpiece of the park and the final event in an 80-kilometer stretch of rapids. A boat ride along the Nile River to the foot of Murchison Falls is a rewarding experience for nature lovers, as the northern bank teems with a variety of mammals, birds and reptiles. Guided nature walks along both the north and south banks are another refreshing activity, and sport fishing is also possible here. Most people who have visited this place have lifetime memories from one of Uganda's most remarkable wildlife spectacles. Number 2. Queen Elizabeth National Park. This is Uganda's most popular destination with the famous tree-climbing lions in Ishasha and the Kazinga Channel, where you can get to see a bunch of hippos floating in the water. Queen Elizabeth Park has a diverse ecosystem which includes sprawling savanna, shady, humid forests, sparkling lakes and fertile wetlands. These make it the ideal habitat for classic big game, 10 primate species including chimpanzees and over 600 species of birds. Queen Elizabeth National Park has very many areas of interest to any visitor, and its location is set against the backdrop of the Rwenzori Mountains. Gorges, explosion craters, forests, wildlife, birds and a lot more make this an interesting destination for any visitor coming to Uganda. Number 1. Bwindi Impenetrable Forest. Ranked among the top attractions in Uganda, Bwindi offers an amazing experience for visitors to stand just meters away from the gentle giants, the mountain gorillas. Over 300 mountain gorillas are found in this impenetrable forest, of which an estimated 116 are habituated. Located in southwestern Uganda on the edge of the Rift Valley, Bwindi's mist-covered hillsides are blanketed by one of Uganda's oldest and most biologically diverse rainforests. Over 120 mammals are found here with 350 species of birds recorded, including 23 endemics. Local communities like the Batwa Pygmies and Bakig live around the forest, and you can enjoy great cultural encounters after your gorilla trekking experience. Also, nature walks and hiking along the trails of Boma or mountain biking are available for most visitors. There you have it, the top 10 tourist attractions or destinations in Uganda of 2020. If you like, please subscribe to the channel and put the bell notification on so that you are the first to know when we post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. See you in our next video.